You fill your day with nothing, with a bunch of drama or negativity or just anything that's not on some feeding the brain. You're not giving yourself any substance to go on today. What is it that you learned today? What you supposed to be learning something every day, some kind of some way somehow. Teaching somebody, speaking something good. Have you did any of that, or is it just a bunch of nonsense, brain rot? Like when you gonna learn? You're getting old enough to where you need to snap out of it and actually feed your brain some good brain food. It don't have to be brain rot all the time. Like I get it. When you need a break, you take that break, but on a constant level, if you not if you're not somebody that can take care of your family at wit's end, like no problems, like you can handle mercy after mercy after mercy, and it's not always about the money. Let's be clear, it's not always about the money. But I'm just saying, if you're not in that position, why do you sit there and waste time on the top tick? Like, why? And it's one thing when you using the different platforms for knowledge to gain wisdom, to take another step to get to the next level. But when you're sitting there and you're constantly you're just doom scrolling. You're doom scrolling. Nothing that you watching has no substance. You can't even tell me what you watched 5 minutes ago. You can't even tell me what you was watching 2 videos before you clicked on this one. I'm just saying, like, you have to fill yourself up with some kind of purpose. Because I'm telling you, all the brain rot stuff, like, yeah, I get it, it's fun. Hey, if you got to get on every day, by all means. Some people, hey, that's how some people make their money. They do what they need to do. Okay, I get it. But it's like at some point you got to put that phone down. At some point you got to get off that computer. At some point you have to feed yourself knowledge. You have to give yourself something to work off of. It can't just sit there and be funny games all day long. Or even worse, just gossip. Just gossip, just drama, just nothing. Nothing. What are you giving yourself? What are you feeding yourself? What are you putting into your head constantly that don't have nothing to do with nothing? It'll show up in different aspects of your life in different areas. You reap what you sow, and that's on everything. Not even in a bad way or a good way. That's just everything. Whatever you implant into yourself is going to continue to come out. If you are a negative person, negative situations will just continue to draw themselves to you. Switch it up, change it up. Be a little bit positive, be a little bit optimistic. Things happen in a way that we're constantly attracting whatever we're speaking on, whatever we're thinking, we're constantly attracting that thing. So if you constantly attracted in bad stuff, then just bad things are gonna happen. That's in your actions and you're doing and you're saying and you're thinking. But like I said, just like on the flip side, if you think good things and be nice and good things happen to you. Yes, it rains on the just as well as the unjust, but I'm saying you just come on, y'all. It's not that hard. You attracting what you're putting out. You need to take the time and get off all of that brain rot stuff and feed yourself. Give yourself some kind of knowledge, something that will help you gain in life, something that will help you get to the next step, the next level. Please, I'm telling you, because even whenever it comes to trading, just it's not that you this one, it's not that you overconsume. Whenever you first getting into it and you doing this, you doing that, okay, cool, yes, you kind of getting everything in. But then it comes to a point where it's like you stuffing too much. Like I said, even too much of anything is it's not good. Even too much of a good thing is a bad thing too. That's what I'm saying. You can't just constantly cram everything in there. But I'm just saying this video in particular is for the ones that just sit there and scroll all day on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, on and whatever platform is out there, just playing games all day long. Like, it has to be a point in time where that light switch flips and you actually start applying yourself and you actually start investing in yourself and you actually start doing something. Because you might be young, 16, 17 now, but when you start getting to them 25s, 28s, you start thinking like, oh yeah, no, I need to be. And like I said, this teenager is definitely a different group of teenagers. So I know, probably honestly, for y'all, by the time that y'all like 18, I say like 18 through 23, y'all really on some. Yeah, no, I gotta get it together. I have to. So, and I acknowledge that. But like I said, it just can't just be brain rot all the time. Because even with the brain rot stuff, that you're feeling yourself in your head with that, all you're gonna just continue to attract on your algorithm. All that's all it's gonna be down there. That's what I'm saying. You attract what you put in. You attract what you put in, baby. Period. That's all I'm trying to say. Just change it up a little bit, okay? I'm not telling you you can't. You got to stop having all the fun, but I'm saying when are you gonna get serious? And it's crazy because like the ones that I'm talking to, just watching this, y'all already on some serious stuff. So it's like this not for y'all. This is for the ones that's just getting there and just trying to figure out, hey, what am I supposed to do? Put that phone down. That dang on phone. Put it down. Like unless you feeding yourself some good stuff, put it down. Sometimes read a book. Like what's wrong with? Why does nobody read anymore? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with the people? Read a book. Give yourself something. Give yourself some kind of substance to live off of. That's it. You need to be the brain is just a nice muscle in there. Okay, you need to be working it out every kind of way you can because it is very fragile. It is so crazy how fragile the brain is. Like that's why you gotta keep yourself sharp, keep yourself witty. And I promise y'all, that doom scrolling, all that kind of stuff, it's called brain rot for a reason. You're literally rotting your brain. That's it. That's all. Troop shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for, being a part of the family. Thank y'all for doing all the YouTube stuff. More blessings, less stressing. All Licks 26. It's your girl TP Tab. I'm out.